you know, I forgot how hot it can be in France. And me with my little van, I can't pack everything in it, can I? I've got one fan over the bed, and then I've got this, which I wear around my neck. So I've got my own little portable air conditioning. Unfortunately, it does not deal with sweaty other areas either. But hopefully we're going to be driving up further north and it might cool down a little bit. I'm not wishing the sunshine away by a long stretch, because I'd rather have this than torrential rain any day. But yes, on to Luxembourg. Well, the one thing that I was not aware of that was a big thing in Alsace are stalks. So when I got my pin, I had to get a stalk pin. What do we reckon? About there maybe? There we go. Alsace stalk pin 1. Now, we bought these the other day. We bought 2 packets because it was just like, they're not massive. See, there's my hand, so they're not huge. But there's 2 in a packet. So we bought 2 packets. So John's making some. He's got his air fryer. And I'm going to try and do them in my toastery thing here and see how they come out. But these things, oh my goodness, because there's no tomato sauce on the base, it's like cream. It is so tasty, and it's all like slightly burnt on the back and toasted and tasty and beautiful and nom. And there we go. We're going to stack them up and eat them. These are wafer thin.
No, you're in France now, it's wafer thin.
Wafer thin. And I got salad.
And I didn't. Because you don't make friends with salad.
I make friends with Rocket because it's the best salad ever. And some balsamic.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
Whew, it's a hot one today. So I've had our bike ride and come back and been piddling with stuff, you know, like you do. And then we've both got work we need to do, but we also need to move to our next stop today. So we're a little bit closer to Luxembourg. So we're going to do that and then get some work done, because we're just going at the minute because it's hot and we can't concentrate because we know we've got something else to do. So we might have to go into Luxembourg and out of Luxembourg again, but we're staying in France.
Up and over.
Okay, and John's route's taking us up and over, which takes us into Luxembourg a bit and then back out again. So yay! We are off to our very first campsite. I know we've stayed on lots of airs so far. We had a lovely quiet night last night in our first wild parking, I think, since we've been here. And that was lovely, but it is on a bit of a commuter route, so it was from 6:30 this morning. It was a bit noisy, but you know what? It was beautiful and it was fine, and it was just a very quick stop. But today, yes, we are going to our campsite. We are in France at the minute. We'll be in Luxembourg by the end of the next hour, and yeah, it's going to be very cool. excellent YouTuber style. We got to the campsite, waited, parked up, checked in, waited to get our spot. John literally, as soon as he got his handbrake on when he was parked up in his spot, he just went into the shower. It's that sticky. But I had to wait. I had a Ross Geller in my pitch that wanted to stay here right until 11 o'clock until he could check out, which is probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. So I can't say anything bad. It's just an observation. But now I am walk of shame attired, ready. I have got all of the things I need. I am going to go and have a lovely, lovely long hot shower. And hopefully Tash and John will get here soon. They're a couple of pitches away, which is brilliant. And yeah, lovely catch up. I can't wait to get into Luxembourg itself. Apparently there's a free bus outside, so we're going to go in and do that. I've also seen crazy golf and a driving range, so I might actually have to see if we can stay 2 nights, but it's packed. So anyway, let's go get showered. You don't get to come.
Are you?
Are you? Good shower?
It's a good shower actually, isn't it?
Very powerful.
Powerful, really good control, sort of like right temperature.
Yep.
Could have done with a little bit more changing space, because when the shower was on,
Everything got wet.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to hang mine up on one side. Thankfully my walk of shame robe was doable.
Yeah, I mean I hate it, but potentially I possibly might benefit from something like that, because I had to carry everything back and it was all wet.
All wet. My wet stuff's in here, which is why I've got my hood up. There we go. And that is how we do that. And I turn the camera just in time to miss John falling off. Ugh.
Yay! Oh!
Oh, that skimmed a bit. And he did it! Woo!
Just filming it. Whose idea is it to have a shower first?
This is John's anti-midge dance. We managed to do about 8 holes before we had to leave. We were being eaten alive by the mosquitoes in this place. They were absolutely huge and relentless. John and I, when we were doing the crazy golf yesterday, oh my goodness, we got bitten like you would not believe. It was like mozzie central because there was bits of stagnant water. My God, my foot. I've got one foot and my left shoulder and arm and my left foot are a right mess. So there you go. Excuse toes, I hate toes. But look, that foot, it's been bitten to glory. Ugh, it doesn't rain, but it pours. And it's a little bit dark in here. My arm, where I've been bitten, and my foot have gone ridiculously swollen and tingly. They're just saying, well, it doesn't rain, but it pours.
Well, you're on your way to, yeah.
To the pharmacy. No, I don't think it's A&E, is it? I'll go to the pharmacy and see if they can give me something to bring this swelling down.
Yeah.
But I've got, Tash is ashamed at the moment, isn't she? She's ashamed because I can only fit Crocs on. I can't actually get any other pair of my shoes on, so I've got to walk into Luxembourg town in Crocs.
Come on, let's get you looked at.
Let's get going. So I just got back from Luxembourg on the free bus and they gave me some Fenistil, some rubbing alcohol, 70% alcohol in there, and some pads. So I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. I am going to make that up and pop it on my foot and then sit with my foot elevated for half an hour and hopefully see if I can get this swelling down. I didn't record anything because I feel like crap. My foot has got so many bites on it, it's ridiculous. So I'm grumpy. I'm just grumpy because it makes me feel like crap when I get this reaction to a mozzie bite, it really affects me too. Anyway, I'll make some coffee. Got my coffee. And then head up towards John's sisters, because we're going to John's sisters tomorrow. Hope it's not too windy. We've had a... Well, first of all, I'll show you this. Nice wake-up call this morning. Had the three of us just stopped there last night. And it is absolutely beautiful here, despite the noise. Me and Tash had a good old walk around the lake. So the little town that we're near is called Weiswampark, and we went out for a Chinese last night, and it was honestly one of the best Chinese restaurants that we've been to for a very, very long time. Everything was brilliant. They did deep fried ice cream for pudding. But yeah, we all had a great time. We'd all been shopping, so it's your typical thing. Everyone's got full fridges, but then we all went out for dinner. Dinner. But yeah, it is a shame to be leaving after one night, but we've got to go see John's sister. Tash and John are going somewhere else. So yeah, stunning. Right, so we are done here, and we are now going to go off to John's sisters. So I'll see if there's anything beautiful, because we're going to be driving from Luxembourg into the Netherlands, and I like the little switch over to see what the differences are. So far we've found from going from France into Luxembourg, the signs change from being blue and white to primarily like an orange and black. And little things like that I do like to see, because sometimes there are no country lines. There is nothing that says, by the way, on this little mini back road you're now in a different country. So it's fun, and I love that kind of thing. But of course I'm not going to record at my sister-in-law's, but after that we've got something nice planned to get a little bit of fun. So now, as we're driving through all these beautiful little villages, most of them are 30 and have got road bumps and whatnot in, and now we must be getting close to the Netherlands, because I'm seeing lots of double A's and things in words, and double O's, which I know they go in all the words, but it's what I think is it's like the typically Dutch side of things. So I'm hoping that at some point soon, because we're only 10 minutes away from where John's sister lives, I've either missed the signs completely and we are in the Netherlands. Everything looks very Dutch, so it very well could be, or we're still in Belgium and we're making our way there. So we'll soon find out, no doubt. Ooh, narrow road. Yeah, I think we're already in the Netherlands, and again, because we're doing the small back roads, that there's not been a sign, which is a shame. It's one of my favourite things, clocking the different countries when you get into them, to see what the differences are. The speed limits have gone up a tiny little bit here as well, because normally it's 50 through villages and 30 when there's a school. This is in clicks, but it's been very much 70 if there's no school, and then 30 if there's a school. Thank you. And I tell you another thing, these new wheels and tyres are stonking. Not only does it take out so many of the bumps in the road, having more rubber there makes it so much of a nicer drive. When you are driving and down these little narrow roads and you want to try and get out of the way of the other cars, you just catch the tarmac edge a little bit where it's dusty on the other side. And with my old wheels and tyres, that used to take me off and I'd struggle getting back on again, so I stayed well away. Whereas with these, it just rides over them. You don't find the ruts in the road or anything take you one way or the other. You feel like you have all of the grip all of the time, and a lot more confidence. So right now I am driving one wheel on the road and one wheel off the road. Well, two wheels off. But yeah, it's very, very good. And if you are thinking of whether it's worthwhile upgrading your tyres or not, or your wheels and tyres, I fought it every step of the way. I'm like, I don't need them. I'm fine with my Steelies. I don't need anything else. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Absolutely well worth every penny. And especially when, if you mention us Elite Wheels, they give you 5% off. We don't get anything. We just got a discount for everybody else. So yeah, amazing. Amazing. If you're thinking about it, do it. Just do it. Do it. So I'm going to leave this video here while we go and catch up with some family, and we will catch you on the next video when we get up to some more exciting things. We meet up with some more people too. Who's it going to be? Well, you'll have to wait and see. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.